There could be no better birthday present for America than the phenomenal victory we achieved just hours ago when Congress passed the one big, beautiful bill to make America great again.
This wasn't just another political argument. It was a powerful moment that went viral and showed what real leadership is. It started on a Saturday morning when President Trump made a surprising statement about his actions in the Middle East. Instead of using official government channels, he posted on social media and then called into Good Morning America. The host, Michael Strawn, was shocked and asked, "Can you explain how you made that decision?" Trump replied in a proud and rude tone, "I don't need to explain anything. I make the decisions. I can bomb whatever I want, whenever I want. That's leadership." The studio fell silent. The other hosts, Roberts and Stephanopoulos, didn't know what to say. Trump kept talking, saying he didn't need Congress or anyone else to approve his actions. "I'm the president. I make the calls." Then he insulted Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, calling her a junior member from Texas who didn't understand foreign policy. But he didn't know Crockett was already on her way to the studio for another segment. When her team found out, they asked the producers to let her respond live. When Crockett came into the studio, she stayed calm and confident. She said, "Good morning, Mr. Trump." Trump said mockingly, "There she is, sweetheart." Crockett didn't get upset. She replied, "I'm Congresswoman Crockett, Mr. Trump. Thanks for asking. I'm doing well." Then the real talk began. Trump said, "When there are international threats, you must act fast." Crockett replied, "You're not a king, Mr. Trump. You're a public servant. You work for the American people, not the other way around." Trump tried to interrupt, but Crockett kept speaking. She said his attitude was more like a dictator than a president. She read from the U.S. Constitution. "Only Congress has the power to declare war." She added, "Real leadership means following the Constitution, even when it's not easy." Trump tried again to argue, but Crockett ended it by saying, "If you don't understand the difference between a leader and a dictator, you shouldn't have access to nuclear weapons." Trump hung up. The studio went silent, and the internet blew up. By the afternoon, Crockett's office was getting messages from reporters, military families, and regular people thanking her for standing up for democracy. A group of high school students even clapped for her when they saw her during a tour in Washington, D.C. That night, she appeared on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. He praised her for speaking up. When he asked about the moment, she said, "I thought about my nephew who's learning about the Constitution. I asked myself, what kind of country are we leaving for him?" Then she said, "Not on my watch." Jasmine's words went beyond politics. She reminded people that leadership is not about having power. It's about serving others. She inspired many people, especially young ones who had never cared about politics before. One high school student from Ohio wrote her a letter that said, "Thank you for showing me what real leadership looks like." Trump's support dropped, and his tough attitude didn't work as well anymore. But for Jasmine, the biggest success wasn't the news or the memes. It was the impact she had on young people. She stood up for democracy, protected the Constitution, and showed that true leaders do what's right, even when it's hard. In the end, it wasn't just her victory. It was a win for everyone who believes in defending democracy.